Alright, people of the world, this is GTA Raj, and I welcome you back to GTA Raj Plays Forza Horizon 5. So, I forgot what I was doing in this last time on stream. Because I've done a couple of videos on this already, right? I've done a couple of videos on Forza Horizon 5 already. That's going to get edited down later on in the week for channel members, and it'll go up a few weeks later than that for the general public. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. There's a couple of very interesting videos there. One of which I've kind of ruined the concept of. Because I did a thing. But, meals. Sorry, just finalizing my link being sent out. There we go. Right. Tonight, I'm going to be upping the volume of this because I can't hear diddly shit. Yeah, let's do 65. I'll change that later. If it comes to it, I mean. Oh, there's rain in the game right now. There is rain in the game. Oh my god. Sorry, it's such a tedious thing to have to go through. Because there's times when I play this, I was watching YouTube videos, and then I'm like, yes, save and continue. There's times where my Horizon, what's this message center use? Clear concept, I don't care. First and foremost, I'm going to go grab my DeLorean, my DMC-12. Here's hoping that I can complete some of these events with the DMC-12. Actually, I need to double check something as well. I need to make sure that I forgot. Oh yeah, the big events or the Colossus events. The big Colossus events, I need to make sure that my DeLorean can do them. Hiya, my darling. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You get to see me, once again, make an absolute arse of myself. What? Oh, it's because my thing's not on thing. Ah. Click and click. There we go. Right, so, wait, what? I've not placed a marker down. Oh, I accidentally did that. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're going to take on this Colossus event right here. I've played this enough already that I'm in the Hall of Fame. So, there's that. Yeah, we're going to do a Colossus event. And I'm not spending the 6k. I'm not spending the 6k in-game currency. Why is my Horizon just, like, popping? I already checked, you mother hubbard. Man, this car is so cool. This car is super duper cool, man. Let's go. 4.9 miles and I'm just driving away to my heart's content here. Wait, is this still running at 1440? If so, I better change that. I'm not on a 1440p screen right now. 1080, okay, we're fine. We are fine, yes. But yeah, the one of the reasons that you might want to actually just drive to your location is so you can get used to the car that you're driving. It's a pretty handy thing. Or if you really want to be that guy, or lady, no discrimination here, then you can collect all the fast travel boards, which will reduce your fast travel cost until it's 0. And then you can just fast travel everywhere. So, yeah. It's time for me to make an air myself. Because I am going to go against what I just said and fast travel. I mean, I kind of have to. DeLorean goes brrrr with no time machine parts. So this is a massive, massive race event. So what's on dry? It's drier than a desert. Well, are you going to load or what? It's giving me these choices? I'll take the out. I will take the absolute out. What do I mean by taking the out? Well, the DeLorean is a car that I know quite well in this game. Plus, it's one that I can drive very well in the game. Not to mention, it might actually screw up the AI a little bit because you're not using a recommended car for the race. They're recommending sports cars and all that. Yeah, this is technically a sports car, but it's not a recommended sports car. It's not going to do you any good. My guy are looking fly, not gonna lie. I don't like his boots though. I'm gonna change those in a bit. But once you load, it'll be fine. You can load any time now. Load any time. It never normally takes this long. I am confused. Oh, wait, well, blah, 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 blah. Biggest road race we've ever made. Are you ready? Starting grid. Toyota Trueno, Sajaris, Z3, Fair Lady, Sylvia. Really, I'm the only DeLorean here, and everyone else is in my spec range. So if there's any shenanigans, I'm going to know it. I am going to know it. Come here, you. Hey, Bob, how's the sound? Wait, how long is this? Wait, have I not already done this? Holy shit, that's big. Yeah, I believe I've done something very similar to this already. It's a sprint. All good? Heck yeah. I was worried because I'm playing around with the new setup. Oh, what? 7 out of 12? We're changing that right now. Watch this. I'm going to perform some absolute magic against these guys. And I'm going to hit gear 7. That hair, that hair. There we go. See, I'm a magician when it comes to this kind of stuff. Hell yeah, we're in 6 out of 12. And we have like 15 miles to go. So we have tons of time. Unless the competition just suddenly rubber bands ahead and it's like, nah. Oh, they have? Okay. I don't like that. Yeah, welcome to my masterclass on how to drive in Forza. Ram their ass! Wait, don't take that out of context. I am glad there isn't an out of context Raj page. They would absolutely take this and have a freaking field day with it. Like, not gonna lie. The beauty of this is that you can pick whatever vehicle you can get your hands on and do this. It's quite the thing. I'm leveled up. Nice. No wheel spins for me. I think the last time I was on stream with this game, I was rank 100? I don't freaking know. Bro, this man is like so much further ahead. He's pulling shenanigans. What is he driving? What are you in? A Sajaris? Hey, hey! No, 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 no. That is not how that goes. That Sajaris is not that quick. It really isn't. TVR's vehicles are known for performing either very well in some instances. Hey! I'm gonna push you off the road. I'm gonna push you off the road. Never mind. I got pushed off the road. Maybe the DeLorean wasn't the best choice for this. I don't care. I'm still doing it. But anyway, TVRs were known. Hello? Did you just like zip right ahead for no reason? To even be doing that, you're doing close to 200 miles an hour, and there's no way you're doing that. No shot. And around that corner too. Yep. Yeperinos. Holy crap. Holy! I'm in third, man. Yeah, I'm not getting first by a long shot. There's no way. There's no freaking way. Yeah, like I was saying, TVRs are like slippery buggers. You'd be lucky if you got one that handled very well. Whew. Wait, why didn't you automatically shift gear? What the hell? You're an automatic car. Oh my god. They're up to shenanigans around there. I am not here for that. Actually accelerated too soon into the apex. You will not stay where the hell you are, BMW Z3 and Toyota? I have no idea. But he's got a nice vinyl on his car. Haha. Yeah, he's absolutely not quicker than me. I didn't fully upgrade this DeLorean. There was no need. Yeah, they're like way back there now. Sweet. So now I have a little bit of breathing room. Okay. I'm still not catching up to them, which is not surprising in the slightest because it's all rubber banding at the end of it. That's why the BMW caught up so quick. And it's meant to be the same spec as my DeLorean. Now, if I was to build that BMW to the same spec as my DeLorean, in terms of performance index, I wouldn't even get close to that. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a bit swifty with our driving in a little bit. But I can see them. They're right there. But we are now in town, so they might actually just struggle a little bit. So yeah, this is quite the thing. Whoa! Hey! I didn't mean to do that. It's a massive ass Colossus event. Thank you for the push. Where did you come from? Last time I checked, you were like miles behind. Woo! Bit of air. And we're gonna pull on down here. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep it going strong. A wee bit of corner cutting there. Yeah, that fella in the blue, that BMW's caught up again very, very quick. I don't think they should have done. They shouldn't be doing that. To be fair, the two that are in front should be very close to where I am currently. However, that is not quite the case. If I had used a much faster car, I would have been like... The event wouldn't have taken as long as it actually does currently. Hey, welcome. Hello, how you doing? Right, let's see. 42% done, and we're not even catching up. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with specifically the Horizon franchise. As soon as you start catching up to them, they don't get as tough. Which is respectable, but it also means their upper banding wears off. Yeah, even with the moves I make, the mistakes I make in this game, they shouldn't be as far ahead as they currently are. There's no rhyme or reason for it. There really isn't. The only way they'd be able to do that is if they were using really janky freaking tuning setups. And also cutting corners like a madman. But here I'm driving just fine the way I really should be. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to restart this because holy crap, look at that. That is, let's put it that way. Even from 50% done, I had lost that. Why? Wait, what? I got a people spin. I got a people spin for leveling up. Can't complain. Right, I'm gonna go back and I'm going to use one of the recommended cars. I specifically have a vehicle that can do this correctly. Wait, now they're recommending different cars. Why? Just why? Why would they recommend different cars from the previous loadout? Does it change? It does change. Uh. Hmm. Should I use my Ford in this one or not? So I'm gonna have a video up about this specific Ford and what I had done to it at the time. I think it's better now. Definitely faster than DeLorean, that's for sure. 1993 Jaguar. No thanks. Well, that took a little while. Okay. Let's see. I will take this SVT Cobra. I will kind of spoil the video and show you how good this car is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Fitbit, what the hell? Hmm. Yeah, this SVT Cobra was a very good surprise for me to find out how good it is. For being a B-class vehicle. I believe I got it as a C-class. And it evolved very, very quickly to one of my favourites. But this SVT Cobra is quite the beast. Let's just put it that way. I found that out very recently. But I may have made it a little bit better. But yeah, this Cobra is a favourite of mine, appears. Horizon presents the Colossus. Okay, this is full of B-class cars, so if there's any shenanigans... Oh, we don't know about it. Yeah, there's shenanigans going on already. What the fuck? Alright, buddies. 648! Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, no, that upper bending's bullshit. The guy in first place is running the same Mustang as me. But he's like so much further ahead, it's unreal. There's no way! There's no way! Bullshit. Yeah, I actually broke this car a little bit and was like, yeah, this thing's going very slow at 130 gear 6. Yeah, I threw him off. Come on! There's no way he should be out in front this quick. Unless the developers have got some kind of profile that they just apply to these vehicles. Which I'm pretty sure there's a thing about that. He's obviously going faster than I am, that's a given because I screwed up my gearing on this. But in terms of acceleration and power, I should be out here dominating. This is a B class. Now that I've got him in front, let's see what he's at performance index wise. Keeping in mind, I am performance index 700 B class. One tiny point away from actually being an A class. So in terms of power and speed and acceleration, I should be further ahead than he is. Or rather, I should be in first place and he should be in second. But not too far behind. I think I can make a tuning setup. Wait, gear 6 is too slow. I'm going to back out of this real soon. And tinker with this a little bit and get ready for it. Yeah, because there's no tuning setup around that would have it at 648 and be this quick. Now keep it in mind, the top speed doesn't necessarily change with the more horsepower you put into a car. It just means it's got more power. Its horsepower, its top speed still stays the same largely, within 1 or 2 miles per hour. Anyway, at least that's what I found out. I may have just. Yeah, Gear 6 is hella sluggish. But that's not my main concern. My overall main concern was my accelerate. The sole fact that he had pulled out right ahead. But the gap's not as large as it used to be when the DeLorean was out, so that much is evident. I may be able to pull some shenanigans in the world mapping. Do 1 or 2 things. Oh! I'm going to have to reduce my brakes and stuff like that. Because I remember I specifically gave this car like really good brakes. I gave it really good suspension and all that. Maybe even really good tires. I don't remember. We'll find out in a second. Right, upgrades and tuning. Custom upgrade, please. So basically, this spoiler lowers my performance index with the current engine that's in here. Why am I one performance index lower? Oh, that's because I have it set for speed instead of cornering. Let's reduce our brakes. Put stock brakes. We'll keep the racing springs and dampers. Yeah, that didn't change saw at all. Yeah, that's still in here. Simulating 169. I even gave it tires to reduce its. I gave it custom rims to reduce its nonsense. However, that's not made a difference. Ooh. This one has though. That's interesting. Wait, let's just go all the way with this one. 964. Yeah, we've gained like what 2 extra mile an hour on our thing. 2.6 on acceleration and speed. 2.603. Yeah, it's not much. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna just try it once again. 27 minutes in. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Actually, I want to find some art stuff for this. Wait, that's my designs. Apply vinyls and decals. No. Paint car. I'm going to get a bit crafty with my car. I don't want it to be in red. Hey, Bob, do you want to pick a color for this car? Semi-gloss matte. Metal flake. Wait, this looks cool. Two-tone polish, two-tone semi-gloss. Two-tone matte. Green? So what about metal flake? Metal flake? Or Spectra Flame Green of the Hot Wheels variety? Or lime? Or olive? Olive juice CO2. That one Family Guy line. No, wait, I meant which one, silly? Metal Flake, which is the first one. Number 2. Number 3. So number 2 again. Number 3. Number 4. No sparkles. This one? Metal Flake? Hell yeah, let's go. Gert Lush. Alright, let's. Metal! Okay, apply vinyl shape. Oh, wait a minute. What about we add a Pikachu right smack dab on the front of it? That's a dabbing Pikachu! No! I have my own here. Whoever. Sad Tinder Day. Wait, what? Lol. Wait, Pikachu on top. Pika P! Yo, they made my Vinyl group really fucking big. Oh my god. No, I don't want that one. Vinyl group. Come on. You don't like Pika? Okay, remove the Pikachu. Vinyl group. Oh, let's do Venom. He's so sparkly. Well, not sparkly, shiny. Let's rotate. Idiot. Reminds me of Kamen Rider, actually. Kamen Rider, Dragon Knight. This card is venomous. Venom! He's best bad boy. I mean, he's one of the best. I think one of my favorite Marvel villains. One of my favorite Marvel villains has to be like Scarlet Witch. Like not just from the comic books, but like from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That was so cool. I freaking loved it. Ah, bollocks! I have to reset things now. Oops. I had to reset my gearing. 1 second, please. Reset to the default tunings. So we've got 170 miles an hour top speed. Make it a little bit slower. Let's do this. Okay. This is far more stable now. Whee! Well, somebody's just got no power for a little while. Okay, now we can actually do the Colossus. Let's do it. Let's do it! 2.5 miles, and it will also allow. Oh, bollocks. Aerodynamics! Make it speedy. Woo. Hey! Oh wow, we gained a lot from that. That's why I put this wing on here. And it pushes up to 700 instead of 699. Hell yeah. Which also lets me make gear 6 and gear 7 a little bit quicker. Na 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 na. Hehehehe. You're in the top 100% leaderboard. No shit. Yeah, I was going to do a video on the Colossus, but I'd rather save this for live streams, you know? Yeah, we're doing infinitely better than we were last time. We're not even in the Colossus, and I can feel the difference. Yeah, we're a bit crappier to turn, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. I'm being honked that. Get the fuck. I'm trying to do Colossus here. 173? Hell no. I'll take this. Right, let's go. And I will use this Mustang, and I will have a very good time. Well, you took a second to load. Current car, please. We're not exactly accelerating faster. It literally means that our top speed is better, our gearing is better, our braking is worse, and we have a little bit more power. We have like 50 horsepower more. I'll have to double check my video and see what it was like, because after that video I messed around in the game more and everything went to shit. I remember the last Colossus I was in, it wasn't as big as I thought it was. Like, the first one I entered was the entire perimeter of the map, which took 15-20 minutes to do. Several times. It took over an hour to get it right, simply down to the sheer fact. Rubber banding. That was it. I sacrificed a lot of braking for extra power. But here's hoping I can do the same thing here. Hey, buddy! Get out of the way. Yeah, look at that little group right there. They're pulling way ahead. Yeah, Mustang's no longer like rubber banding. So that's interesting. But I appear to be more stable in my miles per average. Yes, let's do this now. I'll swap back to the DeLorean in a little while. I'll see what I could do with it there. That got me much closer to him, which should actually mess around with the rubber banding a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're doing much better than we did last time. Look at that shininess, Jesus. Oh, what? Maybe be unstable. Well, that could have just ruined the race for me, actually, not gonna lie. My gear didn't friggin' go down one when it should have. Woo! Okay! Slip and slide. Hey! Keep away from my rear end. This isn't friggin'. This isn't Grinder, it's Forza. Oh, my handling really is worse. Jesus, yeah, he's pulled right ahead. We could try and make up the difference with driving shenanigans, but it might not even make a difference at this point. Brrr. Considering we've already proven ourselves to be faster than the rest, this is it goes to show that rubber banding is real. Hell yeah! That was one hell of a good skill chain. But this guy being so much further ahead, what is his performance index? What? No, the bug's still here! It says he's a C class. No way. No way. Well, that Buick Regal may have started out as a C class, but he's driving in here as an A class, B class, sorry. And that Buick Regal isn't nearly as fast as it's meant to be. So now, unless I actually quit the race, I can't find out what that Buick Regal stats are. Which is annoying on Forza's part. If you want to have a fun time with Forza, play the expansions instead. Like, you buy Forza, you do the story stuff. The story stuff is actually infinitely more interesting than you might actually think. It's actually better well done because you don't have to put up with this nonsense. Look at this, I'm already much further ahead than the rest of the group. So the fact that this Buick Regal, a C class in the A and the B class tier, is much faster than my Mustang, that leaves a lot to be desired. I really wish I was doing the story stuff right now. Because it's infinitely more fun, and we're only 25% done. But I know that I've already lost this. Simply down to the fact that he's so much further away, and the AI isn't prone to making mistakes unless you yourself push the AI off the road. If you push the AI off the road, they will not try to reverse. I've shown this before on stream with Forza Horizon 4, and I caught a quick glimpse of it recently as well. We'll just take that slide. We are catching up, don't get me wrong. But don't expect it to last too long because of what the banding in this is like. I am so glad this is not a freaking Dragon Ball stream. My voice would be dead already. Speaking of which, there's more Dragon Ball content coming to the channel. Mod story content too. No. So close. That would have been slower if I didn't do that. Whew. Sorry for the lack of talking. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, look at that. He's so much further ahead, and he's doing so much better than I am. Which means, at the very least, he'd have to have some of the best tire compound, which would immediately bring up to halfway B class. And I know that for a fact because the best tire compound, which is I think the racing slick, uh, that raises your performance index massively. This is also making you think a Buick Regal in reality could be an SVT 2000. At base spec, no. But if you were to upgrade the Buick Regal to be the same spec as an SVT Cobra, maybe. I need some really long stretches here, my goodness. Because I'm pretty sure that thing's top speed is close to 200, if not over it. Going by the way it's performing, that Buick Regal has a top speed at this class of over 200 miles an hour. If it had topped out, then we would have seen so already. Since I nearly topped out and I have like 178 miles an hour top speed. Me and my bloody kombucha. I'm gonna need the luck of the gods to finish this one correctly. Because there's no way that Buick Regal is anywhere near as powerful as a Mustang. Hmm. Yeah, watch him master all of this like really quick. You'd have to heavily modify the Buick Regal to even come close to this. And I'm going to have to prove that. I'm going to have to... If... Within the next couple of minutes, if we're not able to get in front of the Buick Regal, I'm quitting the race. And then I'm going to show you how much bullshit the game's throwing at you. Just to keep itself in first place to try and give you an artificial challenge. The artificial challenge is absolutely horseshit. Even with the best driver on the planet, that's still a Buick Regal at a B class. That's barely even touching 150 for top speed. So by that logic, we would have absolutely blitzed it already. Because Buick Regals are like sedans. They're not race cars. They were never built for that. So whatever performance profile Playground Games has slapped on this Buick Regal is complete codswallop. Nonsense, one might say. Yeah, I'd have to pull some shenanigans to get ahead. Like, even if I gave my car actual half-decent rims and correct parts, I would fall behind even further to this B class. I never see this kind of stuff about the story parts. The story parts are largely almost the same. And largely you get to from point A to point B, and then you do time trials, drifting, and whatever else. And then you unlock some cool stuff. But for the actual racing parts, yeah, it's complete codswallop. Because a lot of the time on this track, my driving's been semi-decent. Keeping to the braking line to start off with. Yep, he's doing over 200 at this point. Look at that difference! What the fuck? That's a Buick Regal. There's no way! For a Buick Regal to do that, it'd have to be high A class, S1 class. And I'm low-key about to waste a bunch of money on this game to prove that to you. I've seen some of the arguments that people make for the difficulty in this game. The rubber banding and all that. They're like, I've seen so many rubber band deniers that it's just astonishing. What the hell is up with my roof? Oh, wait a minute, that's just the roll cage. They're like, yeah, get good. There's no rubber banding in this, and if there is, it's not very well. It's not much. And like, motherfucker, do you see that? I'm going to give it one more try, but I'm going to tinker with the Buick Regal first. Get it to the same stats, or similar stats as my Mustang, and then we'll do it. I don't even think I own a Buick Regal. Bonk. La 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 la. Hell yeah. No, oh, that's one of the things I hate as well. When you have a map marker put down and you try to get to your safe house or a race location, and it makes you do drift stuff, and other kind of like events. Wait. Oh my god, Papa. Yo, congratulations! You got a good score. Actually, you got 9 perfect. Right, my car. Do I own a Buick? I do. Very similar. Yeah, that's a very similar to the one that's in the freaking race. Let's take the stock Buick out for a wee spin. Let's see what it can do before we tinker with it. I don't care. Yep. There's no way. There's no way. This is like a sedan slash lowrider. If we go into tune car, it'll tell us the top speed. 158 miles an hour. And its acceleration is dog water, by the way, just saying. All this to prove a point to the naysayers. The naysayers can eat my butthole for all I care. Actually, don't eat my butthole. Please don't. I like my butthole where it is. Uneaten. Right, custom upgrade. What would it take to pump up the acceleration enough? That's an all-wheel drive. Sweet. To get it this way. So if we do this in increments, we get a driveline, transmission, and differential. Because we're not doing off-roading, we're doing racing. And we get our brakes all sorted. C-Class 600. When it comes to all the grip and everything that this freaking car had out on the track, you bet your backside that it's going to have all this stuff. Its acceleration is marginally better now. This is more akin to drifting. Let's take it out on some actual solid road instead of like drifting territory. Let's go. Starting off strong here. Yeah, the acceleration is now much better. So it at least had a 7-speed transmission or a racing transmission in it. So we put what, 7 gears in it. Okay. Where's the nearest safe house from here? I can get a bit of practice with it. Oh, it's actually a little bit back here. Okay. Let's see if the 100... What is it? 602, so... 98 extra performance points is worth it. What can we do with that? Because it's going to test my knowledge as to how freaking fast that this thing can actually go. So at best, that other Mustang was 646 or something? 646 from recollection. Let's avoid the drift zone. Let's go this way. Haha. All this to prove a point to some idiots. They're like, nah, rubber banding doesn't exist and it's not too bad. Did you see the almost 1 mile that mother hopper had on me? And I was at like 150, 160 miles an hour. Yeah, sure, okay, buddy. What fucking drugs are you on? Right, let's decrease and the performance index of this vehicle by giving it shit rims. So we're at 602, we need to get to 601 or less. Now you can do that by applying shitty rim. Yeah, 601, let's go. That's the same one as on the Mustang. We're not increasing the tire compound, which does all that. I'm not doing that. Does this help? Up by 2. Up by none. It does increase off-roading, but we're not off-roading, so it makes no sense. So at the very least, we are going all in. We're going to cram as much power into this as possible for a B class. Wait, wrong direction. Wrong direction. What about for power? 407. I could do an engine swap. If this Buick Regal turns out to actually be a better deal, power-wise, it might just be. Nope. 703, we can't use that. Okay. So our power is at 481 horsepower. Now all that's left to do is see what else we can cram in. 689. If it indeed has a much higher, and I'm talking a much higher index, or top speed, sorry, then yeah, there is some validity. Yikes. Yeah, we have all of this installed except for like one piece, which we cannot install just yet. If I removed some extra parts, then I could. Alternatively, I could just do an engine swap. .2 litre V8. If I did that and gave it aspiration, we're talking some serious extra power. And for quick launch acceleration and all that, we're going to need that too. 586. Even here, it still says top speed 170 miles an hour. With acceleration 0 to 60 less, it's slower in both 0 to 60, 0 to 100 than my freaking thing. Is there anything else we can do to eke out slightly more performance? Well, we can. Okay, let's do this. We will do this for a little bit, and then that's it. Let's see what we can do with this. If we can add a spoiler, that might help as well. So for fair performance testing, we would have to put this on the track as well, which is a decent non-slippery road just down here. Bonk. So let's get this up here. Yeah, we're slipping. So not only does it not have the same kind of traction as what we have, it's also nonsense. Yeah, we have top tier brakes as well, so the braking on this should be pretty good. Yeah, we just crashed. Yeah. Okay, let's think over the tunes. Actually, what? One alternative. One alternative. I'm going to add a spoiler. And see if that changes anything. Because it certainly helped out a fair amount on that Mustang. When I changed it, when I set it to speed rather than just regular. So let me change that real quick. Not my cars. We need upgrades and tuning. We want custom upgrade. Looks and appearance. Custom hood. Wait, really? Didn't expect that. Wait, it makes it lighter. Okay, spoiler. Yeah, look how much the performance index goes down for it. So if we then should be able to. Oh wait a minute. Wait bloody minute. I didn't do an engine swap on the Mustang. I didn't do an engine swap on a Mustang, so I'm not doing one here. But I'm still gonna have the spoiler. So if I get all these parts owned. It doesn't change my transmission. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da. Whoa, yeah, we can't use that. That's one thing we can't use. However, we can pop this on and be like, yo. Yo. So what does this give us? 519 horsepower. It gives us 519 horsepower, and we have the ability to increase our top speed even more thanks to the wing that we have. But yeah, as you'll soon see, we didn't put any of that on. We didn't need those. It only puts up by 4 miles an hour. Then that one's 2 miles an hour. Okay. Alright, love, let's get you on the track. AKA this here. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Hey, let's see some shenanigans. Right. Solo. In your own time, will you please load? Yeah, Card, let's do it. B class 700. If I wanted to lower the performance index more, I could have done that by giving my car bigger rims. Less rubber equals less traction and less grip. Makes for a worse experience. So let's see. I actually have that jacket IRL as well, so that's fantastic. To be fair, these rims are actually not that bad. GMX Buick. Well, come on then, game. Come on. So if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, this is our, third attempt at this Colossus? We keep getting screwed over by the rubber banding because we're playing at a difficulty that's above average. So we're playing above, we're not playing average, we're not playing above average, we're playing extremely skilled. Yeah, here's a Mustang here that's got a bunch of good upgrades on it. Starting grid. I'm in a Buick Regal GNX. The guy up here is in a Buick Regal GNX. 5 points less than me. Same with this guy here. I have one of the best performers in this race. Start race event. Yeah, look how much wheel spin that fella got. This is virtually way less stable of a car than my previous one, my Mustang. I might just reset the Mustang actually. I have an idea. Yeah, he's in a Buick Regal as well. That's the same fella. Look at the difference. I have barely touched the gears. The suspension wouldn't make a difference. If he's got better tire compound than I do, then there's shenanigans going on here. And the fact I'm in the first place now says something. You know what that means? It means I got lucky or I'm actually a better performer. But that's what time is going to show here. If he out of nowhere just zips right past me, then I got lucky getting in first. And it will not happen again. That's the way this kind of rubber banding is designed to work. Now you'll be able to see that when I was going 150 to 60 miles an hour on this track, you will get to see just how much shit was on the other cars. Because there's no way that they were doing a similar speed to me while being that much further ahead. I would have caught up more often than that if that was the case. More so if they were actually slower than me. This is one of the games where the developers, they put a lot of love and attention into the game. Oh, my car's not turning correctly. They put a lot of love and attention into the game, but they forget crucial parts like how cars are actually meant to drive, how the AI is meant to drive said cars, difficulty spikes. There is honestly nothing wrong with difficulty spikes so long as it's natural difficulty. This fella is going to continuously catch up with me in my really bad performing car. Look at that, how many Buick Regal? They've caught up again already. I've got an itchy nose. Ha 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 ha. How far back is he? Oh, that almost cost me the race, that in fact. This is the kind of difference I'd expect between our vehicles. Or rather, not quite this much. For some reason, they're doing notoriously bad now. Playground Games nearly got it right with Horizon 5. Like, the only thing they had to do was work on the checkpoint system. The checkpoint system in this is absolutely garbage. And to my understanding, it only really serves a purpose for the AI. If you knock an AI past the checkpoint, it will get sent back. Because of what we discussed earlier, if you knock an AI into an immovable object, it will not try to get away from it. It will just try to continuously run through it. We've seen this tons of times before, like in Horizon 4. There's a thing where you're jumping crates, and the AI kept getting stuck. They kept underperforming on the jump, and they fell in between the cracks of the crates, like on their wheels. They landed on their wheels, and they weren't even trying to maneuver out of it, which was relatively easy. There was enough space there. They were just trying to go forward all the time. More so, there's a stream that I did where I accidentally knocked an AI driver into a house. And of course, the house is being indestructible. He didn't break through it, but he just sat there. He just sat there trying to move through the house, trying to continuously go forward. And it was weird. I never thought that they would cop out on the programming this much. It's more or less my working theory is that they're so committed to the multiplayer experience that the single player experience overall is being pushed to the side. A secondary or even last thought in the back of their mind. I need another drink. I'll take a nip. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of talking over the past couple of days. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I also have a video that I may just render out tonight after some minor editing that covers the Donut Media stuff with Forza Horizon 5. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. It really is. As much as I knack or kick Forza Horizon to the ground with accusations of rubber banding. Do you have the Hot Wheels DLC? I do, actually. I picked up the complete, or was it Ultimate Edition? Let me check Steam. Let me check Steam. I think it's the Ultimate Edition where you're given all the expansions when they come out. Pardon me. I think it was Ultimate or something, whatever. 2M Semi Collection in your library. Yeah, I picked up like the premium edition, I believe. Yeah, premium. I get both the expansions. The premium version cost me like what, $50, and I was able to at Legend rank X99. I've completed most of it. I haven't done all of it, but I picked up the premium version for $50, give or take a few quid. And it comes with both the expansions, because it was a little bit before the Hot Wheels expansion came out. I had a lot of issues trying to get the game working in the first place. Like Niamic services, or no, my firewall which at the time was Komodo firewall, a very good firewall, but it's really finicky to get working the way you want it. It was blocking something crucial that the game needed, and I couldn't figure out what. It was blocking something crucial, and I couldn't get the game to run, so I got it refunded several times after several sales. Because I wouldn't buy this outside of a sale. There's no way. But the Hot Wheels expansion is one of my favorite Forza expansions, like out of all of them. Now, to be fair, the only expansions I really ever got into were the Lego ones and the recent Hot Wheels one. I have no experience with Horizon 2 or Horizon 3. Although I did play the demo of Horizon 3 on my really old PC from a good few years ago. Before I upgraded to Ryzen 5800X and all that. And Horizon 3 was pretty good. I got the demo working for Horizon 4, but once again the Komodo firewall issue appeared again. But when I got Horizon 4 properly, that wasn't an issue any longer. But yeah, the Hot Wheels expansion is pretty good. The vehicles that you get, even some of the vehicles from Hot Wheels Highway 35, the big blue one that Vert Wheeler drives. That one is a really cool car, and one of my favorite Hot Wheels. Next to the classic Twin Mills. Twin Mills has always been my favorite. Those two massive engine blocks are really something. I just crashed. Sweet. Wait, that Mustang's now in second. There hath been a development. The other Buick Regal was in second. Now it's the Mustang. But with the distance that the AI Buick Regal had in front of me when I was doing this with a Mustang, it didn't make sense, so I called shenanigans on it. Rightly so, that thing was doing over 200 miles an hour for a V-Class. Which you can't really do that unless you've got a specific setup that caters to both a massively high top speed for the class and acceleration. Because that thing accelerated like God. It also handled like God too. My current rank. I've got 43% overall complete. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in the expansions that I've tried for Horizon overall. I wasn't a fan of the mountain kind of like thing for Horizon 4. That thing crashed like a bitch on me, so I just gave up on it. Wasn't all that fun. But Lego came around, and then the notion of having to destroy Lego blocks to pick them up to make vehicles and win races and all that. You win the Lego races to win Lego blocks, and then you can make like a Lego Ferrari and all that. It's like really cool. The Lego Mini that you got was really nice, but the overall aesthetic of the Lego world, oh my goodness, that was brilliant. Oh my god, I'm starting to perform just as bad as Chris Evans is, or used to. So Chris Evans, the UK Chris Evans at least, he was a Top Gear presenter, and he was notorious for not being able to drive and chat away at the same time about the car he was reviewing. Oh my goodness, I may have to get a drink in a minute soon. Jeez. See, I don't talk like this in my like actual videos because this is more of a conversation piece. We're having a conversation. I'm telling you something, you respond the way you want in real time. It's like having someone sitting right there. That's the benefit of live streams. I'm boring as hell on video, by the way, just saying. Because I have a Dragon Ball piece coming out. Oh. Well, I'm going away. in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have 2 Dragon Ball videos edited by then, two Forza videos edited by then, because one of the Forza videos is about the Mustang STV Cobra. It's a slightly different spec from the one I showed off earlier on. It may actually be a worse spec, but it handled pretty well, and I did a few races with it. So there's that. Okay, slow and easy. The fastest I've ever gone in Forza Horizon 5 is 298. I don't think I've came close to that. The fastest I've gone in Forza as a whole, like the entire franchise, Motorsport through Horizon, was about 380. 380. That's back when unicorn cars were still a thing. And I had the Unicorn Supra. And I had it tuned in a way where the gears would just, they'd go up quickly, but then you'd get a massive, massive speed boost from like gear 4, gear 5. And I took it to Nürburgring and got 380 on it. So there's that. But the going at 380 on that Supra on Nürburgring is just an absolute feeling overall. You're driving so fast that the screen's shaking, and I'm like, jeez. Obviously, you can't stop in time for the turn at the very end, so you just left to crash. Which is why, if you're speed testing on the Nürburgring, it's best to just let your car crash. I think my 2 favorite cars from that period of Forza is, well, obviously the DeLorean. We have the Unicorn Supra that you got for racing with developers. What else? The 1950s Ford Thunderbird. The stuff I did with that was a... I turned that into a pocket rocket and then took it online. It didn't end well, because I'd zipped right into first place. And when it came to cornering, my car was so light that it just tipped over. You'd slap on the brakes and try to turn, and then your car's on its roof. Everything balance-wise about the car was just so off. Yeah, to me, Horizon 4. Motorsport 4 is still the best Forza, like, period. It's got a decent selection of cars. It's very well balanced. It looks great. The downside is you don't get the auction house anymore. I may have gotten banned from it, because at one stage I had modified my save to have the unicorn cars, all of them, and my dumbass tried to send them down to a friend. Because you could do that, you could gift cars to friends on Motorsport 4, you just straight up gift them. And I tried to gift a friend a unicorn car, and they caught onto it, and they're like, nope. That was back years and years ago, like 2000. When did Motorsport 4 come out? When did that come out? 2011, give or take. Yeah, so around that time, I had... This was well into his life cycle, I think. Yeah. It was well into the life cycle of Motorsport 4, or a little bit before it. It was still when it was really active. You could get online races. This was back when Motorsport 2 still had online services. You'd pop into Motorsport 2 and, no joke, the only thing people were doing were just pulling donuts on the track. It was insane. You were trying to look for a race to test out your shiny car, and then there's just some muppet on the track, being there for like 6 hours, pulling donuts. That was weird. But I believe the online services for Motorsport 2, 3, and 4 are all gone now. And 1. Horizon 1. I did a stream on Horizon 1, which I still surprisingly like that game. Horizon 1 to me was still pretty good. I got far into it, but something happened and I lost my save. I forgot. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my save got corrupted. Over time, a bunch of my Xbox 360 saves got corrupted, which is meh. I wonder though if I could still use the Call of Duty World of War mod menu. I have to find out. La 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 la. And I know a certain someone wants me to get Call of Duty Ghosts. Yes, Bobby, you're getting called out for that. I haven't played Ghosts. Like, to me, I've only played Call of Duty, the big red one, World of War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. World of War is still my favorite feature-wise. Man. You cannot convince me otherwise that anything else is better than World of War. Like, sure, you have all these expansions and DLC, but that doesn't compare to co-op story mode. It doesn't compare to the death cards. The thing that kept me coming back was the death cards. You could get unique experiences with story mode with those cards. And if you played on a specific update, you could use the death cards and zombies. So you could run around the map shooting zombies with paint guns. That was freaking hilarious. You could also get zombies in story mode as well, technically. Yeah, you could customize your story mode experience, which was good, using the death cards. So basically, you could set it so that you could only fight with sticks and stones. Or paintballs, of course, as earlier discussed. There was also the zombie thing for story mode as well. So basically, when you killed the opponent, they'd come back undead, but not like undead as in zombies mode undead. They'd just get back up again, and you'd have to kill them all over again. It was interesting. It was a really good and unique way to do story mode, and I don't know any other Call of Duty that's done that. Ah, man, I feel like loading up World of War and checking out the death cards. I might try and get someone on for that. Because you have to go throughout story mode and find the cards in the first place. So they're in secret locations. They're in specific locations in story or campaign. Sorry. It's only Call of Duty campaign that I would sit and play through. The only time I ever dipped into Black Ops 1 campaign was to enable zombies mod menu. That was the thing. It was the only working one, but it glitched everything out. So basically, it gave you no clip, but it killed off all the zombies. So yeah, that's you have to be super wary of that. This could be it for us. We're either gonna win this or not. Here's hoping I do win this. Because I am not doing this again. But we absolutely got lucky with this, not gonna lie. Because that Buick Regal that we faced off against with our Mustang, that was putting out over 200 mile an hour. We were going along that some of those straights at 150 to 160. and the speed difference was insane. You can't convince me otherwise that they were doing 200 plus. Yeah, if things go well, we'll win this in a second. Yeah, 20 minutes, 9 seconds. There we go. All done. Oh my good golly goodness. Yeah, 695, and he was, what, 6 seconds behind? Meanwhile, the Ford Mustang from 2000 took 20 minutes, 19 seconds. Which, if it was my personal Mustang, it would have done a very similar time to this Buick Regal. Because, one, my Mustang was faster. And two, it handled better. And before I accidentally hit square to restart. You can come race me anytime. Yeah, we've already hit the Hall of Fame, so it's fine. Oh. Yeah, look at that. We just leveled right up. He's using stock rims on that Buick. And there's not even a roll cage or anything in there. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. Huh. I wouldn't mind seeing what the fastest I can go is. Oh, I've got an accolade. Where's my thing for it? There it is. HR31, okay. My horizon, another wheel spin. That helps recoup the cost. Oh. Right, let's change cars and see what I can get. S2. Do I have any X classes? I have the X class superfan. And that's it. Wait. 1200? 1200. 1900! Whoa. Okay, I'm getting this. I want to see how fast this Lotus can go. La-da-dee. That's an Eevee. Whoa. That's on one gear! My brother in Christ. Are we driving? What is this? S2? Bro! What is this car even? Wait, we can do the speed traps with this. This is insane. Whoa, these brakes are really something, huh? I need to keep better control of this. I want to try another speed trap with this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's brilliant. The sole fact that's on one gear? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's some power that Lewis has. But it goes up to a max of 220. But it's really controlling. You can control it really well. Jesus! Alright. That's going to be it for now, chat. Alright. What are we even playing tomorrow night? I forgot. Let me have a peek. So if you don't know, I have a community tab on the channel. You click the channel name, you go to community, and then you get to see the stuff that's coming up on the channel. Whether it be me not streaming or anything else. Community tab. So tomorrow night. Oh wow! Okay, I forgot I was doing that. Okay, tomorrow night Sims 4. We're gonna relax and build the house and do things in The Sims tomorrow night. And then Friday is Little Nightmares. So there we go. That's the rest of the week sorted. Over the course of the next few days, I am going to get videos edited and put up for channel members only up until I leave for vacation. So if you want to see those early, feel free to become a channel member. You get early access to videos, you get access to emoji on the channel, plus much more. Depends on your tier, really. But yeah, you get free shout outs and all that stuff. So thank you all for joining. If you want to support the channel more, you can like, comment, subscribe, share, or even use affiliate links in the description. Affiliate links are very special because I earn money from you using my link to buy things. Straight up, transparent about it. You can also use code GTARAJ to save 10% off. Now, that's it for now, folks. As always, stay safe, take care, and I will see you tomorrow with The Sims